Hello, good morning. This is video log entry 36, and currently it is 10 a.m. CST. And as usual, I did my normal stuff. And today, I wasn't really planning on doing much, but I did quite a bit, surprisingly. I applied for a bunch of grocery positions with my revamped resume. Well, sort of. I made a minor mistake that I didn't realize, but then I changed it, so now it should be a-okay. And after that, I just kind of looked around at different websites and what kind of resources I can use to work at, particular places and whatnot. Like, it doesn't have to be a grocery store position. I have a list of things I want to, or what jobs I'd be fine doing. So, yeah. Uh, yep. I was kind of, anyways, yeah, so yesterday I didn't really, what did I say I was going to do yesterday? Forgot. What did I say I was going to do yesterday again? I don't know, but I went to the grocery store and I got myself two steaks and I decided to cook them, and it wasn't too bad. I also got some cookies, but I got the wrong kinds. I thought they were chocolate chip, but they were butter chocolate chip cookies, and they're okay, I guess. So yeah, and I did say, oh yeah, yeah, I also did say that I was going to apply for some other places. I didn't do that, but I compensated for that today, and I also I applied to that tutoring position, and there is a orientation on March the 5th, so it's going to be online orientation as well. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I'm in a relatively good position to start working again. I don't want it to be anything too overwhelming because I'm still kind of in a lethargic state where just very apathetic and whatnot. But I'm slowly getting there. I think what is making it hard for me as of now is the fact that I don't really have anybody around me to make me feel excited about anything. I remember when well, okay, it still depends on, like, if enthusiasm that seems realistic is good, but then you get a lot of people that tend to pretend to be enthusiastic. It's pretty easy to tell. It's kind of annoying to see, and it kind of brings my mood down. So, anyways, yeah. So I did apply for a bunch of grocery store positions because why not? Um, and uh, what else? I think there was like something else that I did. I just kept checking all the other websites to see if there were any updates, and there was an update for another part position that was full time and year round, which is around 47,000 a year. Not too bad. Something. But it's maintenance stuff, so it's nothing too extravagant. But it's whatever. I'm not really looking for anything too exciting, and I was looking at different universities as well, and libraries around this area, seeing if there are any kind of positions I could possibly satisfy. There are a few feasible ones, but it seems like I can probably I have minimum qualifications for them, or I can satisfy the job description pretty easily, or with minimal training I can probably do pretty quickly. Because like everybody says that I'm a quick learner, I can do anything, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, I'm a fairly quick learner as long as I'm able to focus. The hardest part for me is actually focusing. I don't know what the issue is. I just can't, like, sometimes I just can't put my head in some things. It's kind of frustrating. I remember when my last job I had, I I basically did the bare minimum, unfortunately. I wanted to be more enthusiastic about it, but it was really hard because I tend to put myself, again, like the way my brain works, it puts itself outside of the system, which is why sometimes I have issues um, playing games that are a little bit too linear because yeah, it's just like it constantly asks like why the fuck am I doing this, or something along those lines. And the thing is, that's why I've been trying to find some kind of emotional attachment towards something. And well, I do have some kind of emotional attachment. Tutoring is one of them, which is why I wanted to do volunteering for that to see how that is, because I've never done that before. I say I'm not a kid person, but or um, I think I think I don't know. Like, I remember when I was in the training, there's some kids that are tolerable. Some kids are tolerable. It kind of depends. And the nice thing about this is that they probably match you with somebody that you feel like you can work with well. You know what I mean? And I could do younger kids. I did from grade 6 to 10 as my preferred range. That seems right for me. What is that, like 11 to 15 years old? So we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, I just like, yeah. Anyways, what else do I have to say? I'm gonna see Carrie today. I'm gonna go get some coffee with her. I'm gonna meet her at her place. We're just gonna have a little chat, just to keep myself a little bit occupied this Sunday. I told myself their Sundays are for myself, but when I sat down, I just started doing things, and I was like, oh, that's nice to see. That is nice to see. And there were things that were somewhat proactive. I bookmarked a bunch of websites and resources that could possibly help out with my endeavor of finding a job that can somewhat satisfy my preferences as of now. Um, because again, I'm still in this very apathetic state. I feel detached from my emotions. I just don't like. I'm not. I just don't feel like I have a lot of energy. And maybe if I can get again, that's why I've been trying to look for different resources like the disabilities career counseling service. Seems fine. And she did tell me that she actually convinced me to fix my resume, and I did it finally because that took way too long. I think I just need people to push me in the right direction. That's why I'm reaching out more. So that's why I'm doing this socializing thing as well. And actually, this Friday, I think I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to this tavern that the guy mentioned over at that bar because maybe I'll be around a bunch of younger people and people that don't want to randomly hit on me. Because that was weird. I just don't. I remember right before I left that tavern, which I was planning on doing, some guy that was sitting on the other end of the bar walked to the seat right beside me, and he looked at me, and I just walked away. Even though it wasn't because he walked to me, it was just okay. It was partially that, but I wanted to get out anyways because I don't know. I was tired already, and I didn't feel like talking anymore. So, I don't know. Um, yeah. Let's see here. I'm looking at all my tabs to see if I was doing anything else because I was on my laptop for a little bit today. I said I was looking at libraries and I was writing down things that I would be fine with. I guess I can just say it. I just wrote down universities, parks, libraries would be fine, kitchens would be fine. Grocery stores, of course, those are fine. Museums would be fine, I think. I don't know, like a science museum, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know about that one. And then, tutoring services, locations, and whatnot. I feel like I would be a fairly good tutor, even though I've never really tutored anybody before. The closest I've gotten to tutoring was just telling somebody how to do something because I'm fairly useful when it comes to some things. Yeah, and then I went on the city website again, and man, I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming with all the possibilities that there are. It's kind of like I'm trying to slow down. It's like, hey, just you don't have to like go too deep into all the possibilities yet. You can like do surface level things like bookmarking good resources or possible good resources that you can then look at every once in a while just to see if you can find anything that's interesting or along your your interests and whatnot, or something that kind of matches that. Doesn't have to be that either. It's just something that I can tolerate for the time being. I don't know. I think I'm getting in a. I don't know. Like things are looking up. Yeah. I mean, I still have a lot of padding for the time being, and I guess I do have to. I guess I didn't mention that. So I had two instances with USPS in which they send my stuff back to the sender. And at first I thought it was, of course, the first thing you would think is like, oh, well, there must be something wrong with my address. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just the fact that, I don't know. I've seen the USPS person that does all this stuff here. What I'm assuming is that, well, for one package, it was too big to go in the mailbox, so she had to actually go in. But the door is obviously locked, and she probably didn't want to leave it outside because of because of how dangerous it is and what kind of people are around, because there have been a lot of instances in which packages were stolen. It's a city, so it happens. So they probably, for the big one that I had, they were probably thinking that, well, I can't just leave it outside. I'll just return it back to the post office. What I should have done was go back to the post office, because they leave it there for a few days before they send it back to the sender. But I think I'll do that next time. And but the other interesting thing is that I had a smaller package which was able to go into my mailbox. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe they just didn't have. Maybe they forgot the keys, or I don't know. I don't really know. So that was interesting as well. No idea. But yeah, it's whatever. I think I'm getting both of those resent, and I'm gonna check my those updates so online to when it says it's delivered, because they update as delivered for both of them, but it was actually just sent back to the post office. So when that update occurs and it's not there, I'm probably just gonna go to the post office and just see. And you know what? I may just go to the post office tomorrow to see if they know anything about it, because yeah. Anyways, whatever. I'll see. I'll just go over there. I was also thinking about reprinting my resume. That means going back to that library. That's gonna be fun. I mean, I know what to do now, and I know I need cash this time. I have plenty of cash now, so um, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, like I haven't been writing my notebook as much. I have a lot of thoughts. I had a lot of thoughts yesterday. I went for a walk yesterday as well at night, and nothing interesting happened. I just kind of took a detour. I just walked around, and I just sit with my head when I walk, and I enjoy the scenery. Nothing interesting. I did that twice yesterday, and yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Um, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still lethargic as usual. I mean, I can't really prevent that. So it is what it is. And yeah, yeah. This week, I think this week I'm gonna try to fill up my time as much, and I'm also gonna go back to the that gym, and might as well get a membership and go every once in a while. I don't know. Like, I'm still thinking about the gym. I was like, I'm already doing social things, and the main reason I'm gonna be at the gym is for social things, because I don't feel like weightlifting as of now. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. And I already get enough cardio activity. I walk pretty fast when I go. I get at least like 30 to 45 minutes a day of walking at a fairly moderate pace. So I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. It's been about 12 minutes and a half. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.